got a quick announcement for you. This is about day 11 of the 2020 Great Expectations. There will be no video for day 11, as you already know. This is day 12. Day 11 was divided also between day 12 and day 13 because of weather conditions and other things I need to get done during those days. So enjoy a little bit about day 12 and day 13 coming up. See ya. All right, people, how you doing? Today is January 20th. We're out here for Great Expectations 2020, and I'm trying to get in at least 2 hours of walking today. Split it up in little pieces. I've done 15 minutes already, and I'm down here at Pensacola Wahoo Stadium right there. It's nice out today, and we're out here by the water. Boats are out today, and it's really nice. Really nice today. But I'm feeling good. Trying to get this walk started and trying to stay motivated. I'm glad I did choose today. Choose this area for a walk because it's just different. I've been having a little difficulty, like a little shadow pretty much at the park. But out here it's just sunny, breezy, and beachy, all the above. And even though, you still have to deal with things, it's Sunday afternoon, and I'm just enjoying this weather right now. I know, all the bad stuff will pass away, then it'll come again. But right now, it's here, but it's I'm trying to work it away, pray about it, and then let God do the work. But right now I'm getting this vitamin D. I wish I had my little sun top on, then I could take off this shirt and get even more vitamin D. Yeah, Doc says I need more vitamin D, so gotta get it. All right. I'll see you a bit later. Got some more things to explain, but for right now, I'll see you a little bit later. Give you another view of my little morning walk here, afternoon walk. Whew. I know that sun's bright. Kind of tilted a little bit there. Woo! Can I see it? Trying to see. It's beautiful. Yeah. All right. Later. All right, I'm back again. Just finished up a walk. I put in like an hour's time a walk, and I swear, there's a poop parade down here too. I'm like, what is this? And people wonder why people are blowing up places and things like that. It's because people's attitudes, man. It's like, it's so contagious, and it's like we can't, when we're mad and angry, we cannot think about anything else other than just probably bashing somebody else's head in. Why? Why? How come we don't have enough time to think about Jesus and how would Jesus do it? I'm like, would you like some water or something? Or can I offer you a bag of Cheetos? What? I mean, what I'm saying? Let's go get an ice cream, freaking, what I'm saying? And just chill for a minute. Nobody's doing that shit. I'm like, sometimes, because there's serial killers out there, and then people are like, what's going on? Nothing's going on. Nothing. It's like, I'm about to take my shoes off a little bit and just walk around. My feet You know, oh my god, there's another pile of shit. Just look at it, it was like, oh, there's another picture shit, and you know, I'm like, you can't walk anywhere. It's crazy. So I wrote some about that on Facebook yesterday. About you know, walking around the park and you just see piles of dog shit everywhere, you know, and you can't go anywhere without, you know what I'm saying? Because I look down and things like that. I have to break that habit of freaking looking down. It's like, it's the worst thing, you know. I'm used to looking down because I see the trees and the plants, the shrubs and the trees, and you know, I'm used to looking down to see flowers and things like that. Instead, you know, when I look down, I see piles of shit. So it's it gets nerve-wracking for a minute there, you know. If I'm not in a suitable place, you know, you're looking down, you like, okay, I'm used to looking down and seeing like grass or a pathway or something like that, you know. But lately I've been looking down and you see the grass, you see the pathway, you see trees and shrubs, and then, you know, you're walking along and you see a pile of shit. And I mean, it's not just like one, it's like 50. That's a lot of dog shit, and ain't nobody picking it up. So it's just crazy. It's like, oh, there's some shit. If you're eating, that's the worst. So it's the worst. The pits. But it's still beautiful out here. Still beautiful. Oh yeah, still beautiful. Still gorgeous. Beautiful day out here. But I want to come back in a little while and do a whole nother hour. I did 3 laps. So I'm thinking 3 laps ain't gonna be enough. It's gonna be like 3.5 because I did let me see, I did all the way up around this little part, and then I did all the way over by the swing sets. See, all the way over there, all the way over by the swing sets, and then I went to the restroom, and I think I walked all the way around and then back up, and that was only 15 minutes. So it's probably gonna be like 4 laps. I did 3 when I came back, so just 4 laps. Yeah, but I'm relaxing now on my feet. Just walking in. I feel like taking my shoes off. That's even better, you know, letting your feet just chilling. Touch the feet, touch the grass. It's very calming. After that walk, you know, it's just need to calm down some. So I'm wondering how long it'll take to break before I come back and start again. I think I'm gonna come back at like 4:30. I've got some water and some stuff and some reading. I was gonna go to the library, but library closes at 4 o'clock, so I'm just gonna probably just chill down here a little bit more and then get back to walking again. I think I could go to, well, that looks like a nice stretch, boo. Yeah, a nice stretch. I do got to do some stretching too, so, you know, I think some people think, you know, you're crazy and stupid and shit like that. I do some stretching, and I do feel like stretching, and I'm gonna stretch. I'm thankful for this duty stretching, because I didn't stretch. I just stopped and did not stretch, but I had planned on stretching, but I felt like I was being washed or you know how you feel like, you know, some days you feel like it's really nice out, and then, you know, people are really nice, and then some days it's like, right now the vibe I'm getting from people is funky, and it's partially because they don't get what they want, you know. They don't get what they want, you know. They act all funky. I'm like, what do you want? I'm like, you got air in your lungs, you got, you know, freedom to do whatever. There's another pile of dog shit. I'm like, where could you go? It's like Jurassic Park and seeing Jurassic Park, and you know there's dinosaur poop everywhere, so you know you're like in the lair. You're like all up in the lair. So, all right, I need to keep you long. Um, I'm probably gonna do like another talk through the day, or um, I want to make something, but I'm probably not gonna make it till tomorrow. Uh, which is gluten free, um, and vegan pasta. So I'm ready to do that. You know, I love macaroni, but and pasta, but I haven't been able to eat any because, you know, I'm trying to cut out on those all those gluten carbs. Because they say that it's connected to alcoholism. So like the flour and the fermentation of it, like it turns into alcohol, and they said that like alcohol sits in your system, and it doesn't really, I mean, some alcohol burns off, but some sits in your system, and it creates like a either an acidity. I gotta look it up some more, but it is connected to alcoholism. So um I don't do well on any number level of alcohol. Even if I drink just a little bit, I'm cool. I mean, I can drink, I just don't, you know? So it's not all that cool to wake up drunk with a headache. So if that's keeping me from reaching my goals, I figure then, you know, I want my goals. I wanted my goals rich. I want to be happy. So that's the most important thing. See ya. How you doing? Um, I'm talking to you a little bit today about yesterday, which was day 12 of Great Expectations 2020. Um, After I did my walk on Wahoo Stadium, I also went to another venue and did another 40 minutes um, with about a maybe 20-minute um, rest time, 20-30 minute rest time in between there, in between my hour walk and that 40-minute walk. And then I went home. I was tired and pooped. I wanted to do my whole 60, the whole 60, and get 2 hours in that day. But I just waited and saved my 20 to do today. And today's day 13 of 2020 Great Expectations, but I'm just talking about yesterday because I didn't come home and talk about it yesterday. So after I got home yesterday, I ate a good meal. My mom cooked Sunday dinner. It was meatloaf, potatoes, green beans, and squash. She cooked rice. She cooked some muffins, but I didn't eat rice or muffins. I did eat potatoes, even though that wasn't on my list. Also, I think squash is a carb. Also, it would normally not be on my list, but it is a vegetable. So I ate, you know, meatloaf, squash, green beans, and potatoes, and I ate that because my mind and my body really wanted that. I really did, you know, and I thought that I really needed I knew I needed a really good filling meal. I had been since day one eating um, meals that I planned, and even though I love the meals that I planned, being on such a strict path is when I've been eating another way for a long time is very difficult, and so I feel I need to allow some time and to have a hearty meal, a good hearty meal that will satisfy um, my mind and satisfy me like my body um, during this process. Um, I'm only able to eat the way I plan my meals a couple of weeks at a time. And after a couple of weeks at a time, um, when I run out of ingredients to fix my meal, then my mind and my body starts to um, take off with thoughts of what are we gonna eat now? What are we gonna do now? Pick up something here, pick up something there, and it just throws me into a world of binging. I don't have a job of my own right now, not working. Haven't been really working since 2018. Um, and part of that was all my doing, but I intended to have a job by now. And it hasn't been the case, but I have recently been searching for employment, and I'm just waiting on some things. So, praying, hoping, and giving it to God that somebody sees something that they can work with me, um, or they can work with me, and that I can have some income coming in. But there's a lot of people out there. I found out, when I went to interview last week, a lot of good people, and I was like, wow, what are these all these people out of jobs, and they look great. How are they keeping up? Everybody's on their hustle, you know, and I mean everybody. So even people who have jobs, I'm like, all these people cannot be out of jobs, but some people are looking for better jobs. And if they can beat you out, they feel like they can beat you out, they will come and try it. I don't think like that. I don't know. I think like, okay, you go in and you go to the interview, and if they like you, uh, your vibe, and they want to work with you, and they think you fit in the team, and you can bring some great things to the team, then they'll, they'll go with what you have. Um, and sometimes that's not the case. I never knew that people think any less different than that. Um, but I'm wrong. They think a lot different. But so to supplement, you know, me not having a consistent income, sometimes I get plasma, and plasma like helps me to meet those needs. So I can go get a little bit of something I need. I get like from $25 to $60 sometimes. Um, it was where I was getting like 20 to 40 or 35, and I was like, come on, I should be getting more than that. Sometimes people make $400. I'm like, people make $400 giving plasma like this, and I started thinking like they were selecting people and picking people who they want to pick. I don't know, but I couldn't stay in that thought process about that for long. I'm like, I'm not thinking like that. I'm not giving all my energy to this. Just because they give you money. I don't need to live life like that. So, I give when I can, but that little bit helps me get, little miscellaneous things I need, some important things I need, my monthly um, care needs, and my food, so I have to pick and choose. I really have to pick and choose, be very careful about what I choose, you know. So I pick things that are going to sustain for a long time, like beans, cabbage, tuna fish, um, uh, like chickpea bread. I'll make salads, like raw salads, like with cabbage and chickpeas and things that are going to last a week, and I'll portion um, and ration that out. And I'm happy I can do that for myself. Because to imagine if I couldn't, I would be in a world of trouble. Yeah, I really do think so. Because when I don't have that food, I binge, and when I don't have that, I binge, and I um, am so uncontrolled um, in thought and in patterns. So it's really important for me to have a way to provide for myself, um, so that I can have control in my life in those areas. Um, I really would like to help people um, through my trials and efforts here with weight loss and just improving your thoughts, how the way I think about things, um, and help people to get past things like this, like what I've been going through. I hope to put that in a book, and I hope to also go to um, a personal chef um, course through Spencer Ellis Institute. Um, you can do it online, but you study and become a food chef, a personal food chef, and help people with their nutrition, just different meals and things like that. Um, I think I can really do that, but I also do need help there because even though I do have confidence that I can do it, um, I think I need something much more because I've always been a good cook. I've worked in kitchens for many years. I've taught people how to cook in kitchens, um, but it's going further myself that like I'm having trouble moving along somewhere. Taking that leap of faith and showing my best and going even further. So, I'm going to have to find those people that are going to um, allow me to go further. But I also have to ask God and pray to Him, and that I find Jesus in that place, and that He allows me to work with amongst people and you know receive the income to take this course and be able to help others. I have other things I can do to help others too, but um, I have not been able to be consistent and go further in those areas either. I'm thankful to be able to keep being in those areas also, but I'm always thinking about for how long. You know, I'm always it's always in the back of my mind. How long. Um, till something or somebody comes along and goes, that's it. You can't have no more. And to have that happen is, I feel like that would be devastating because I've dealt with a lot of difficult things and devastating things, and you know it's hard to come back from. So health has always been really good to me, somewhat. Like, I make little mistakes, but my health has really always been good to me, and I always try to uh, feed myself good, feed other people good, um, encourage people along, and just try to help them see good. Um, but it hasn't been easy, and when it's not easy, people tell you, if you ain't doing good. Um, but I have to keep a fresh thought in my mind that it's not all up to them. If I'm doing good, it's up to God. It's not all up to me if I'm doing good. It's up to God. And if He is giving me breath in my lungs to do something, I need to find the will to get up and do something every day and find my happiness and find what is going to make the sun shine today, because it could happen. Right? Keep that thought. And I know it will happen. Um, I believe in what He has for us to do and why He has us here. So um, I'm going to keep believing in that. First and foremost, I appreciate it. Um, I might not prove that all the time, but I do. I'm thankful. I'm so thankful. And lots of times I think, I've done nothing to prove it. I have not done nothing. And lots of times I go, how do I start? How do I even fathom? Sometimes I think I've started. Sometimes I think I'm way down the road and I've not left anywhere. And that's a hard thing to swallow. So I just, stay in it however I can. Just stay in it. And a lot of people don't like to see you stay in it. Don't like to see you stay in it nothing. What you sticking for, She might as well give up. She might as well let loose, And they want, they live for that. But I'm telling you something. The minute I let go, I know for myself, I'm going to be miserable. If I think I'm going through pain with this now, and trying to get results and trying to be my best, and it's hard, I know ain't nobody going to say nothing when I backtrack and I eat all this and I eat all that until food's gone, and then they're going to be mad, and then I'm not going to be able to, you ain't paying for nothing, you ain't doing this. They're going to say it anyways, but who's going to help me get up and make, you know what I'm saying? And eat the way I should, and, encourage others to do so, and not hate on other people, but just show right, and do right, and live your life, and keep finding humility in what I do. That's been the most hardest part, is staying humble around other people when I'm trying to get results from something, because they, it's like all these voices come out going, you don't deserve it, I'm better, and it's like, where is this coming from? Shouldn't we be going, thank you, Lord, there's a way we can do this. Thank you, Lord, we can all get together and rejoice in knowing that, oh my God, we can get right in some ways. And I'm like, when do I get to that? When does it not stop? When do I get to that and it will never stop, So, I thought about today, I have to get to, I know I've reached the point where I go, I've accepted that adversity. Adversity is the norm. I'm deep within it, and that is the right thing. But to keep the right attitude in those moments is very difficult. It's very difficult. If I'm thinking, hey, I made it. Comes somebody going, and I'm cut off in some way because my mind is overtaken in that moment. It's overtaken and it goes back to that same, we gonna be me, or better, or I'm gonna let you get let down. I get thrown on my face, thrown on my butt, just let down because it's not what I think it is. It's like it never ends. And I'm like, why? I have to give it some more thought. But I'm at 20 minutes on this video, and I don't want to keep it any more longer than that and draw things out. So appreciate talking to you today, and I'll see you tomorrow's video. Thank you for watching.